Okay, I know what you're thinking. Being married to Gwyneth Paltrow and being a lead singer in Coldplay has really aged Chris Martin. So, they just inducted Abba into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I thought Neil Young said that rock and roll would never die. I don't know about you, but I sleep better at night knowing that Johnny Carson is back on The Tonight Show. Heidi Montag just fired her manager, who just happens to be a psychic. I wonder whether he saw that coming. Mike Sorrentino of Jersey Shore likes to call his stomach the situation because his abs are really ripped. I like to think I'm thinking about calling my stomach the donut because my abs are a blob of doughy fat with a hole in the middle of it. What do you get after a summer of sex at the beach? The Jersey Shores. So, Nightline interviewed, I don't know, has anybody seen this new commercial for Viagra? I'm not a doctor, but if your reflection in a window is talking to you, you probably have a more serious problem than erectile dysfunction. So, the Nightline interviewed the killer whale at SeaWorld. Killer whale claims he's nearsighted, mistook his trainer for a penguin. That's an honest mistake. He's going back into rehab to get treatment for his addiction to penguins. I was feeding my goldfish the other day and it lunged at me. Damn, I hate those copycat killers. So there's a restaurant in Santa Monica called The Hump, and they just apologized for serving whale. However, they still have camel toe on the menu. So I was curious about the Olympic biathlon. Imagine my disappointment when I found out that Tila Tequila wasn't performing. So Tiger Woods has hired former White House News Secretary Ari Fleischer to handle his pubic public relations. You can insert your own Bush joke here. George W. Bush and Dick Cheney were robbed at the Oscars. They didn't win Best Producer for The Hurt Locker. You can't beat them, join them. Avatar director James Cameron and Hurt Locker director Catherine Bigelow are teaming up for a war movie about blue people. It's going to be called The Smurf Locker. Anyone see Monique at the Oscars? Got really hairy legs, but no worries, she's just getting ready for her new movie, An American Werewolf in Los Angeles. Jeff Bridges won the Oscar for Crazy Heart. That still doesn't make up for Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. So I think watching Crazy Heart would probably be a bad trip for me. Too many Chris Christopherson flashbacks. Now that Sandra Bullock has won the Oscar, her career will really start to take off, just like Marissa Tomei's. So Jennifer Aniston dumped John Mayer because he couldn't find her clitoris. Turns out he lost his hood pass. So Jamie Kennedy and Jennifer Love Hewitt have broken up. Damn, I thought that was a love for the ages, like Romeo and Juliet, Abelard and Heloise, Robert and Elizabeth Barrett Browning, Percy and Mary Shelley, and Sarah Silverman and Jimmy Kimmel. Critics are calling former Congressman Eric Massa, you know, the guy who liked to get tickled, they're calling him a loose cannon. I just hope they aren't engaged in masturbating. So, looks like Congress will finally pass a health care plan. It's probably better than Sarah Palin's health care plan, which is if you get sick, you get stranded on an ice floe. Sarah Palin is shopping around a new reality TV show. It's going to have footage of her hunting in Alaska. It's going to be called Deadliest Snatch. It's a microphone. So my neighbor has a Toyota Camry with a stack of Louis Farrakhan literature in the back. I'm thinking maybe that's Toyota that only crashes into white people. Supermodel Naomi Campbell, accused of assaulting her limo driver. Her spokesman says there's more to the story than meets the eye. Probably more to the story than meets the nose. The Reverend Al Sharpton, holding a meeting to discuss New York Governor David Patterson's scandals. Excuse me, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? So Walmart is selling black Barbies for half the price of white Barbies. That's wrong. Shouldn't they be selling them for 3/5 the price of a white Barbie? That's offensive. That's offensive, but nobody's complaining about the Slave Master Ken doll, which comes complete with a whip and a mint julep. So the inventor of the Easy Bake Oven recently died. No word yet on whether he's going to be cremated, and if he is, whether it's going to take 2.5 days. So, Fess Parker just died at 85. He played Davy Crockett on Walt Disney, and also famous for inspiring Donald Trump's hairpiece. Did everybody enjoy St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, by all means, let's celebrate 1,000 years of poverty, oppression, fratricide, superstition, and alcoholism. Hope everybody got into the spirit of St. Patrick's Day by sodomizing an altar boy. I'm praying that this is the year that St. Patrick finally drives the pythons out of Florida. That's my time. Thank you very much.